you need this job. Just turn your brain off and keep going. Is my mic on?
Tina, I don't know how to say this, but we're not going to be celebrating you on Secretary's Day. I try
Hey, Carol, could you not sit on top of my desk? Because I end up just looking at your body.
Well, that's what I wanted.
Everybody, we're back from lunch at 5. We're back from lunch at 5, so please finish what you're eating.
Are you moving? Do you need some strong guys to help you move? Are you emotionally cold or in need of a psychological breakthrough? Then call 3 strong guys, emotional movers.
Could you be careful with the bookcase? It's an antique.
No problem. Hey, are you okay?
I just got promoted, and all my dad said was, guess you're not so dumb after all.
Sometimes older men have a hard time expressing emotion, and they hide the love behind sarcasm and humor. Trust me, he's proud. Maybe you should give him a call.
I don't know.
I've already got him on the phone.
Son, is that you?
I love you.
This is You Don't Know Jack 2015. I'm your host, Cookie Masterson. And hey, wipe that smile off your face. This is serious. Okay, just kidding. There will be farts and stuff. Remember, it's not fair for 2 of you to gang up on the other player. Or at least, don't be obvious about it. There's your hardware. If you think another player is clueless, screw them and make them answer immediately. If they miss it, you win extra cash. And today's wrong answer of the game is brought to you by
the San Francisco Otter Choir. Free concerts every Wednesday, except for mating season.
If you happen to find our sponsor's wrong answer of the game, you'll be rewarded with big prizes and cash. Okay, let's hit it.
Get ready, time for question 1.
First, Bootyful. Let's analyze one of Kim Kardashian's body parts. About what percentage of Kim Kardashian's brain is just made up of water? 10%, 40%, 80%, or 100%? Player 2. Whoa, whoa! Players 1 and 3. Kim Kardashian's brain, and everybody else's brain for that matter, is made up of about 80% water. But that other 20% is just so round and firm, I can't stop thinking about it.
Oh, Mama, gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Say it so.
It's time for His Acting is Alright, Alright, Alright. So, you know how they called Matthew McConaughey's resurgence as an actor his McConaissance? Well, if Matthew McConaughey is currently experiencing a McConaissance, then what period of his life just ended? The McCona Dark Ages, the McCona Industrial Age, the McCona Middle Ages, or the McCona Enlightenment Age? Player 2. How do you say, no? Players 1 and 3. All wrong, all wrong, all wrong. Were you thinking of this one? The Renaissance first occurred in Italy in the late 14th century, immediately following the Middle Ages. So the McConaissance would follow the McCona Middle Ages. Which is funny because most Renaissance sculptures also need to put on a damn shirt.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
And on its way, brought to you by the letter Unibrow.
It's the put the choices into order, then buzz in and see if you are right. Question.
And if you get this one right, I'll rustle up some extra moolah for you. Arrange these Sesame Street characters in order of fewest to most eyebrows. Bert, Ernie, the Count. Ernie, Bert, the Count. Bert, Ernie, the Count. The Count, Bert, Ernie, or Ernie, the Count, Bert. Player 1. Players 2 and 3. Ernie has no eyebrows at all, Bert has one long single eyebrow, and the Count has two eyebrows! That got you each an extra $1,000. And yet, none of them have ever blinked. Why not try Duck, Duck, Swan? Say the cast of Duck Dynasty attends a performance of Swan Lake and thinks there are real waterfowl on stage. In their confusion, which character would they most likely shoot? Siegfried, Benno, Von Rothbart, or Odette? Player 2. Wait for it. Wait for it. Players 1 and 3. Odette is a princess who has been turned into a swan, so the Duck Dynasty crew would probably fill her full of lead. Especially if they find out she once fooled around with a lady swan in college.
5 fingers!
How about the man in the backwards yellow hat? And it's a dis or dat. Player 2. Go ahead and take this dis or dat. See if you can increase your cash a bit. I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each one you tell me if it's an alleged antic by pop star Justin Bieber, or an antic by the classic children's book character Curious George. If it's Justin Bieber, press the square button. If it's Curious George, press the circle button. The rest of you should still keep your eyes open. Make your selections before Player 2, because if Player 2 gets it wrong, everyone who got it right will split the winnings. Alrighty then, here it comes. Peed in a mop bucket. Broke his leg falling from a fire escape. Arrested for falsely reporting a fire. At the house. Got high on ether. Fed a bugle to an ostrich. Went to a Brazilian brothel. You were a couple of bananas short of a bunch. I think we can all agree that it's time for that little bastard to get deported. And then it's your turn, Bieber. Round 1 is in the books, and Player 3 is in the lead, and feeling pretty good right about now. Don't forget, all the questions in Round 2 are worth double. And keep in mind, our wrong answer to the game is still out there waiting to be picked. Let's keep going. This one's called Dumber and Dumberer 2. So, there's Dumb and Dumber, and then there was Dumb and Dumberer, and then Dumb and Dumber 2. Makes perfect sense. Now, going back a few decades, there was The Odd Couple and The Odd Couple 2. So, if another remake of The Odd Couple used the superlative adjective, it would be called The Blank Couple. Odd, odder, oddest, or odderest. Players 1, 2, and 3. Now that's just the dumberest answer I ever heard. Why didn't you pick this? Odd is the adjective, odder is the comparative adjective, and oddest is the superlative adjective. But of course, everyone who made the original Odd Couple movies is dead, which means it's the perfect time for Rob Schneider to swoop in and revitalize the franchise.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
Try this on for size. Let it go, let it go, let it go. At which temperature would Olaf from the movie Frozen melt and die? 30 degrees Kelvin, 30 degrees Fahrenheit, 30 degrees Celsius, or 30 degrees Rankine? He's a snowman. Player 3? You may not know how temperatures work. Players 1 and 2? 30 degrees is below freezing in Fahrenheit and insanely below freezing in Kelvin and Rankine. But it's pretty balmy in Celsius, about the equivalent of 86 degrees Fahrenheit. And I know, blah blah blah, he could magically be saved, but I'm talking about what would happen in the real world to a talking snowman.
Follow me down to the sea.
Here's one I like to call Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
Albert Einstein or Uranus.
First spotted in 1879. Kangaroo, Peanuts, Albert Einstein, or Uranus? Player 1. Albert Einstein was first spotted in 1879, the year he was born. Probably by a midwife or something, over a century after Uranus was discovered and even longer after kangaroos and peanuts. I've heard baby Einstein cried a lot because he left behind some important equations on the uterine wall. Player 3, I think you know it's coming. Player 2, that answer has a hole in it. Next, wine or lose. If the Washington Redskins rebranded themselves with a non-offensive red-skinned mascot, what could they be called? The Washington Chardonnays, the Washington Malbecs, the Washington Pinot Blancs, or the Washington Rieslings? Player 3, hello! This is gonna hurt. Player 3? Huh? Ready for this? Chardonnays, Pinot Blancs, and Rieslings are all white-skinned grapes, but the Malbec grape is red. Although to a connoisseur like myself, Malbec is very offensive. Oh yes, I do say that was quite a burn. I call this one, I want to lick and roll all night. If Kiss singer Gene Simmons' tongue grew to the average length of an adult giraffe's, how deep into a woman's mouth could he stick it when he kissed her? About 5 inches deep, about 10 inches deep, about 20 inches deep, or about 30 inches deep? Player 1. Nobody picks that one. Players 2 and 3. An adult giraffe's tongue is on average about 18 to 20 inches long. So that's about how deep into a woman's mouth a giraffe-tongued Gene Simmons could stick it. And if Gene Simmons' neck grew to the length of an adult giraffe's, he may not even need women anymore. Step right up to the Jack Attack. When you see 2 clues that match, press the you already know the rules. Off you go. Your house is made of what? What materials are their houses made from? Good luck. Way to go, player one. That must have been a very exciting win for you. I only say that because it looks like you don't get out much. Here's something else I say.
You don't know Jack!
Hi, I'm your host, Cookie Masterson, or as I was known in high school, The Streak. It looks like a two-person game. Sounds good. This way I can phone it in. Let's do this. This is round one. You'll get 500 points for fooling your opponent with your lie, and you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. All right, pick a category. Okay, here's your first question. In 2004, the CEO of Blockbuster mailed Reed Hastings, the CEO of Netflix, an odd package. He sent him a blank. Now use your device to type a lie that might fool your opponent into believing it. If you can't think of anything in time, use the Lie For Me button for half the points. Do it now. Okay, here are your choices. Find the truth and touch it on your device. Okay, what did everyone pick? Well, don't you feel foolish? And nobody fell for this one. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. The real name of the internet's famous grumpy cat is blank. Type in your lies now. All right, where's the truth? Okay, let's take a look. Thank you, WikiLeaks. And that's it. Nobody else's lies got picked. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. Psycho was the first American movie to show a blank. Enter your lies now. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. Let's see what everybody selected. Well, you guys blew it. And look at what we have left. One single, lonely, pitiful lie. This is round 2, which means all point values are doubled. Exciting. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. One of Kim Jong-il's many titles was Invincible and Ever-Triumphant General and Highest Incarnation of the Revolutionary Comradely blank. Type in your lies now. Okay, here are your choices. All right, who picked what? And look what we have here. Or IAETGAHIOTRCL for short. And we're done. All right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. According to a University of Barcelona study, surprisingly, 5% of people have absolutely no emotional response when they blank. Enter your lies now. Okay, which one's the truth? All right, let's see what everybody picked. Well, you guys blew it. Which means they just haven't listened to Celine Dion yet. And that means this lie didn't get picked. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. New Mexico State Senator Duncan Scott successfully got a bill passed in the New Mexico Senate requiring psychiatrists testifying in court to wear a blank. Type in your lies now. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. Let's see what everybody selected. Well, don't you feel foolish? The bill did not make it past the New Mexico House, however. They declared that a courtroom is no place for funny outfits unless you're the judge. And we're done. Final fibbage. This is your final question, and it's worth triple. It's anybody's game. Okay, here is your final fibbage question. What Dr. Edgar Parker legally changed his name to in order to help his dental practice? Enter your lies now. All right, where's the truth? Okay, what did everyone pick? He drove Dr. Hertz like a bitch right out of business. And nobody fell for some of these ingenious lies.
Salutations, and welcome to Lie Swatter, the massive true or false trivia game. We can accommodate a huge number of players in a game. I hope that impresses you. All right then, before we get started, don't forget, new players can go to this website and enter this room code to join the game at any time. Let's begin. You're going to see 7 crazy facts pulled from the following fact categories. Munich, Germany's downtown has no intersections. Use your device to pick whether you think the fact is true or a lie. Sweden tried to invent a bad dream bomb that would destroy only the enemy's clothing. Gina Davis is a member of Mensa. The United Nations plans development projects using the video game Minecraft. Invitations to Prince William and Kate Middleton's wedding were sent by fax machine. Later in life, Alexander Graham Bell enjoyed making prank calls. The Tatooine Desert borders Iran. And here's where everyone stands at the end of round 1. Here are your new fact categories. Guinness was served in school cafeterias until 1980. Zeus was often depicted as having 4 testicles. Winston Churchill was half American. Mount Everest's name in Nepal, Sagarmatha, means the goddess's breasts. Half of the medals awarded to the U.S. in 1936 were revoked because of public drunkenness. Viking invaders first made the Scottish wear kilts in order to humiliate them. Saturn's moon Titan has a volcano that erupts ice. Here are your scores. For the final round, all the facts will be about one category. That category is 666. Some of these evil facts about the number 666 are true, and some are evil lies. You can spell devil on your calculator by multiplying 666 times 666. Bye. 666 people died on the Hindenburg. Brett Favre broke his toe throwing his 666th touchdown. The Dirt Devil originally cost $66.60. Ronald Reagan's street address after he was president was 666. The town of Hell, Michigan is 666 feet above sea level. If you add up all the numbers on a roulette wheel, you get 666. Let's see the final scores.
Hi, I'm your host, Cookie, and this game will be broadcast in 112 languages. You'll just be seeing the English version, though. Okay, great. Table for two. Let's do this. This is round one. You'll get 500 points for fooling your opponent with your lie, and you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. Select a category. Okay, here's your first question. On December 3rd, 2009 and March 30th, 2010, rapper Eminem tweeted a photo proving he was surprisingly really good at blank. Now use your device to type a lie that might fool your opponent into believing it. If you get stuck, for half the points you can use the help button and get a suggestion. Do it now! Okay, here are your choices. Find the truth and touch it on your device. Okay, what did everyone pick? And nobody fell for some of these ingenious lies. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. It's time for a road trip. When in Lafayette, Louisiana, be sure to check out their somewhat erotic statue of a shirtless blank. Type in your lies now. Okay, here are your choices. Let's see what everybody selected. If somewhat erotic isn't your speed, check out the pantsless firefighter statue one town over. And that means... All right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. The New York Times was forced to issue a correction after they incorrectly identified the Nintendo characters Mario and Luigi as blank instead of plumbers. Enter your lies now. All right, where's the truth? All right, let's see what everybody picked. And nobody picked the other lies up there. Now it's round two, where all point values are doubled. Let's do it. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. The city of Olney, Illinois organizes an annual event in order to blank squirrels. Type in your lies now. Okay, which one's the truth? All right, who picked what? It's important to count those who cannot count themselves. And the rest of the board goes unselected. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. Johnny Depp was made an honorary member of the Comanche Nation and given a descriptive Comanche name. His Comanche name, Mawume, means blank. Enter your lies now. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. Okay, let's take a look. Which is short for man who shifts into white face makeup time after time. And that's it. Nobody else's lies got picked. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. A man from Enniskillen, Northern Ireland, was sentenced to 3 months in prison for a fire he started while trying to turn blank into gold. Type in your lies now. All right, where's the truth? Okay, what did everyone pick? Yet nobody has ever arrested Rob Schneider. Hey-o! And we're done. Welcome to the final fibbage. This is your final question, and it's worth triple. It's anybody's game. Okay, here is your final fibbage question. Jimmy Hoffa's unusual middle name. Enter your lies now. Okay, which one's the truth? Let's see what everybody selected. And that means some of these didn't get picked. Welcome to the game. I'm Cookie, and I will be your Sherpa up this mountain of BS. Alright, 2 players, 1 game. We could make a viral video about this. Let's do this. This is round 1, and that means you get 500 points for fooling your opponent with your made-up answer. And you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. Alright, pick a category. Well, we ain't waiting forever. Okay, here's your first question. A man in Milford, Iowa got fired from his job after he used a blank to dislodge his Twix. Welcome to the game. I'm your host, Cookie, and I'm the not strong, not silent type. Just the 2 of you, I see. That works well because I'm used to being a third wheel. Let's do this. This is round one. You'll get 500 points for fooling your opponent with your lie, and you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. Select a category. Okay, here's your first question. In 1988, George H.W. Bush celebrated Halloween by dressing up as blank. Type in your lies now. Okay, here are your choices. All right, let's see what everybody picked. And nobody fell for some of these ingenious lies. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. In October of 2013, 8 sixth graders from a New York college prep school were hospitalized after someone released blank in a classroom. Enter your lies now. All right, where's the truth? All right, who picked what? Most likely from being instantly dogpiled by dozens of supermodels. And nobody picked the other lies up there. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. Coca-Cola once commissioned a video game from Atari called Pepsi Blank. Type in your lies now. Okay, which one's the truth? All right, let's see what everybody picked. And we're done. This is round two, which means all point values are doubled. Exciting. All right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. Budget hotel chain Travelodge reported that between 2006 and 2007, about 95% of sleepwalkers found in their hotels were blank men. Enter your lies now. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. Okay, what did everyone pick? And the rest of the board goes unselected. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. Since 1912, South Dakota State University's Homecoming Week has culminated in a celebration oddly named Blank Day. Type in your lies now. Okay, which one's the truth? Let's see what everybody selected. It's so busy you can barely hop a train into town. And that means... time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. According to a University of Genus study, the people who have the most memorable faces are blank people. Enter your lies now. All right, where's the truth? Okay, let's take a look. And that's it. Nobody else's lies got picked. For the final fibbage. Just one final question, and it's worth triple. Good luck. Here's your final fibbage question. The Michelin Man's strange official name. Type in your lies now. Okay, here are your choices. Okay, what did everyone pick? But now it's hard to see him as anything but a bibendum. And nobody fell for some of these ingenious lies. Hi, I'm your host, Cookie, and please know I would fall on my sword for you guys. Just not on the sharp side. Ah, a three-person game. Or as the French call it, a menage a threesome. Let's do this. This is round one. You'll get 500 points for everyone you fool, and you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. Select a category. Okay, here's your first question. The staff at the Edible Canada restaurant posted a sign in their bathroom that instructed men to blank. Enter your lies now. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. All right, let's see what everybody picked. Peeing in a urinal while sitting is tricky, but it can be done. And that means this lie didn't get picked. All right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. A man in Proctor, Minnesota was arrested for driving a motorized blank while drunk. Type in your lies now. All right, where's the truth? All right, who picked what? And nobody picked the other lies up there. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. A Swedish man who works as a dishwasher receives disability benefits due to his unusual addiction to blank. Enter your lies now. Okay, which one's the truth? Let's see what everybody selected. And look at what we have left. One single, lonely, pitiful lie. Now it's round two, where all point values are doubled. Let's do it. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. After an allergic reaction to steroids used to treat asthma, a 28-year-old woman started growing blank on her head instead of hair. Type in your lies now. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. Okay, what did everyone pick? Now when she wants to look nice, she goes out and gets a mani-pedi. And we're done. All right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. It's time for a road trip. While in Florence, New Jersey, be sure to check out the auto repair shop, which, according to its owner, has an operational toilet once owned by blank. Enter your lies now. Okay, here are your choices. All right, let's see what everybody picked. Well, don't you feel foolish? And we're done. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. In autumn 2013, a company that owns parking lots in England temporarily allowed drivers to pay for parking not with money, but with blank. Type in your lies now. All right, where's the truth? Okay, let's take a look. And nobody fell for this one. This is the final fibbage. One question left for all the marbles, and everything is worth triple. Good luck. Okay, here is your final fibbage question. Under the Marine Corps Uniform Regulation Code MCO P1020.34F, a male Marine is not allowed to carry this while in uniform. Enter your lies now. Okay, here are your choices. All right, who picked what? They're only allowed to carry its manlier alternative, the parasol. And that means some of these didn't get picked.